By the way, I always use the Opal app on my phone to plan my journeys, but also along the way, just in case there's some sort of variation. Today I'm travelling about 170 kilometres from Mount Druitt to Bundeena and back. I'll be travelling by train from Mount Druitt Station to Redfern Station, arriving platform 3, then transferring to platform 12, where I'll take another train to Cronulla. Bundeena is accessible via a scenic ferry ride from Cronulla or a very long drive through the national park. I'm opting for the scenic ferry. I'm a gold Opal card holder, so the buses and trains will only cost $2.50 for the whole day. The ferry from Cronulla to Bundeena isn't covered under Opal, but the pensioner cost is about $8 return. Total about $10 for the whole day. Allow yourself about 2 to 2.5 hours to get from Mount Druitt to Redfern on the T1 line, and then from Redfern to Cronulla on the T4 line. After exiting the Cronulla station, just continue to walk over the road for a couple of minutes and you'll get to Cronulla Beach. I grabbed a coffee from one of the many cafes and decided to sit in Cronulla Park and enjoy the views over Bait Bay. Renowned for its stunning surf beaches, including the expansive Cronulla Beach, which is part of a continuous 5-kilometre stretch of golden sand, the beach attracts surfers, swimmers, families and tourists year-round with patrol waters, ocean rock pools and a thriving surf life-saving culture dating back to one of Australia's first clubs established in 1907. The name Cronulla is derived from an indigenous word meaning place of pink seashells. Cronulla is a vibrant beachside suburb in Sydney's Sutherland Shire, located on a peninsula framed by Botany Bay to the north, Bait Bay to the east and Port Hacking to the south. Cronulla is Sydney's only major beach reachable by rail. You may see in the distance a plane landing at Mascot Airport. Back to Cronulla Station, where I'm trying to find out how to get to Cronulla Wharf. The wharf is on the western side of the railway line, and the only access is to walk down Croydon Street for, say, 100 metres, and then there's an underpass. Go under that, and then there's a path leading directly to the wharf. The path from the railway station leading down to Cronulla Wharf. After a short wait, I boarded the ferry. Tickets are available for sale on the ferry if BOSS is accepted. The name of the Bundeena ferry is the Cronulla, and it has a capacity of about 130 people. By the way, that's not the Bundeena ferry, it's much smaller. The Cronulla is a heritage timber ferry built in 1939 and apparently is Australia's oldest commuter ferry still operating to a regular timetable. Arriving at Bundeena Wharf. Bundeena is a serene, picturesque beachside village located 29 kilometres south of Sydney. A tight-knit community of about 2,000 residents is nestled along the shores of Port Hacking and almost entirely surrounded by the heritage-listed Royal National Park. The area has beaches for swimming, kayaking and fishing, alongside extensive walking tracks and wildlife. This is the view from the Community and Services Club. I'm thinking about having lunch here. The club is not far from the Bundeena wharf, however it's up a fairly steep hill. There's always a steep hill. On the return journey to Cronulla. That's it for my day trip to Bundeena. I'll see you in the next one.